you will indulge me, let me tell a quick story. You know, years ago, this reminds me of a little visit that we had in the RX booth years ago. We had five lads. They just came from Germany. They were on their way to the U.S. to launch their careers. They were, unknown in the U.S. They were very successful in Germany, and we didn't know them at the time. And we were like, okay, so here are these five kids, and we interviewed them, and we played this game with them. Okay, the name of the then unknown group was NSYNC.
No.
And they were here. They were here. And you know, when they went to the U.S., that's when they broke with Tearing Up My Heart. And we were like, they were here. Let's play a game.
This is the good luck game.
What we did with them was that, to get to know you guys better. So introduce yourself. And then describe to us, because our topic for today is describe your friendship. So describe to us the guy on your right. So for example, we'll start with Kieran, and Kieran will describe for us Elliot. And then Elliot will describe for us Jack, and so on and so forth. Of course, when we get to Blaze, you describe Kieran, okay?
Okay.
So we'll start with Kieran. So you introduce yourselves. I'm Kieran, and now I will describe Elliot.
Mabuhay. Ako po, Kieran. And I'm going to describe Elliot Horn.
I knew you were going to do that.
I like how they go, Elliot Horn.
I know.
So Elliot Horn is a very, very, very specific person. He likes everything to go smoothly. He is very on point. He knows what he wants.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice. It's taken a while to be nice.
You can be unfiltered if you want.
Like you said, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. No, Elliot's wicked, man. He's him and his family are really helpful towards the band. He knows what he wants. He's very good musically. He's musically minded. He did music in school and whatnot. So he knows what he's doing. He's not just a singer. And he's my best mate, man.
Aww, you guys.
My brother. I'll leave it there because I'll get that.
Okay, so my name's Elliot, and I'm going to be describing Jack. Oh, no. So Jack is we just laugh at Jack all day. He just comes up with the funniest things. He just says stuff, and we all look at him and go, say what you just said again. Say it again. Jack has been going through, he's dyed his hair. It is now, what colour would you say? Blonde, grey. Jack's got an incredible voice, and he always doubts himself. He's like, oh, no, I can't do that bit, but whenever he does it, it's always really, really good. And he's my brother for life.
Aww.
He's going to belt out
Hold back the tears, I've got to hold back the tears. So I'm going to describe, my name's Jack, and I'm going to describe John Guelas here.
Hey.
So, John is probably one of the most randomest people I've ever met. He is so funny, and plus, me and him have both dyed his hair. Me and him both dyed our hair like around the same time now with John. But, John is definitely someone that brings up the mood in the group whenever we're feeling down or whatnot. He's very, very funny. Makes you smile a lot. And he's a good-looking guy.
Wow.
Hey, salama. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So, my name is John. Ako po si John. And I'm going to be describing Blaze. So, how can I describe Blaze? Masyadong makulit.
You can't say, I don't know what that means.
You're naughty.
Uh-oh. He is the clown of the group. He will make everyone laugh. He is a little ray of sunshine. What's that?
Tell him about the Beatles.
So, we were all just relaxing before a show, and all of us were tired, so we were just sat inside in the shade, in the aircon, and Blaze decides to go outside to the pool
on his own
by himself. So he's just swimming away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just swimming. Kieran goes outside and watches him, and Blaze is chasing a beetle around the pool.
What?
In the pool. For an hour.
It was a little beetle, and I've just...
Small mind.
So yeah, that's Blaze.
Yeah, I'll make my own fun.
Make my own fun.
Thanks for that, John. So my name's Blaze, and I'm going to be describing Kieran, who is like my older brother.
I absolutely love him, and I'm never not smiling when I'm with Kieran. We literally just sit on the balcony for hours and just talk about our life and look at pictures and Snapchat of memories, and I actually just love him. So glad to have met you. Even though we live 5 minutes away from each other, I've never
crazy.
met.
I know, it is crazy. He literally lives probably 3 roads away from me.
Oh, wow.
And I never knew him until X Factor. It's crazy.
They never met.
Love you too, bro.
What a talented village you have.
And you know, how have things changed after X Factor for you guys? I mean, like,
Massively.
what are those little and big things for you that?
We all go one each.
Yeah. Like, how has life, specifically for you, the individual, how have things changed for you?
You go first, Kay.
For me, this is why I love these boys so much and everything. I've been doing music for a while. Like, before I came on the X Factor, I was recording my own music and making my own music at home. And all I've ever wanted, like, it's all I've ever been bothered about, and it's the only reason I wanted to make music is to put a smile on people's faces and actually be appreciated for the music that you make. And that's never really happened until now.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for the stuff that we've been through and the fact that I've met these 4. And yeah, it's just nice to finally be appreciated for music. So yeah, that's what's changed for me. And obviously, a million things have changed, but that is the one thing that I really love. The fact that we've actually got fans now is just incredible. It's amazing.
It's just amazing, like, so much has changed, not only for me, but, like, for the whole group. Like, our fans are growing, like, we're literally traveling to so many different places that we've never been to before. And I just love to sing live, and, like, getting to do these shows with the boys is just so much fun. And every show we do is so different. Every fan is different, you know, what they say to us, and just knowing that when we perform, the fans come up to us at the end and say, "Oh, I had the best night ever," and you can see them smiling, and it's like, we did that. You know, we've made that person generally be like, thank you, I had the best night ever. And that is the most overwhelming feeling. So I feel very lucky and grateful to be doing what we're doing.
One thing that's changed a lot is the amount of travelling, like how much we miss our families and don't see them. Like, I'm missing my little brother, John's missing his little sister.
Aww.
It is crazy. Like, since we came off the show, it's been non-stop. Like, we literally, our feet haven't touched the ground. We've been going here, everywhere. And honestly, be lost without these lads if, like we make our own home. But, yeah, a lot of travelling.
Yeah. So for me, I think the thing that changed the most is the chemistry between the group. Once we went on the show, we were okay, like, we were best friends from the minute we met. But when it came to stage time, singing, the movement, the choreo, we were all messy and everything now. But now, since doing so much rehearsals, since doing so many shows, we don't need to rehearse. That sounds very arrogant, but like, it comes naturally. We know our places in the group. We know how it works. It's just amazing. Best feeling ever.
We just vibe.
United vibe.
We just vibe. My life literally revolves around a boy band now. I actually feel like a crazy fan, like, just always United vibe.
Every day.
Every day. But no, it's crazy, like, I can't imagine a day now without the boys being in it or not thinking about them at some point. That sounds really weird, but yeah.
Thank you.
I was going to say something else as well, but I can't remember now.
Was there any, like, you know, being in the limelight now? Was there, like, a starstruck moment for you when you met a celebrity that you know, like?
Maybe even an X Factor.
Maybe an X Factor.
Louis Tomlinson was
even
also
outside
with us, right?
of it. Did you ever? What was your most, like? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm meeting him or her.
When I had when we was all solo at the audition part of the X Factor, I had my audition, and obviously Robbie, I've always been a fan of Robbie, like a big fan. He's been one of my favourite celebrities for ages, for as long as I can remember. And I didn't know he was going to be one of the judges until recently, until a few days prior to the audition. And when I found out, I was like, no way. I was like, this is going to be crazy. And anyway, on my audition, he got up and sung with me. He sung.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he sung Angels with me, and then that just got everyone going. And then all the other judges come up with me, and I was on stage singing Angels by Robbie Williams, and then I went into History by One Direction.
Right.
And Robbie was stood there just looking up at me while I was singing his song. He was literally sat on the steps in front of me after he'd finished singing with me. And then Louis, Ida, and Simon all came up and they were all like clapping along to me singing, and they all gave me a hug, and like it was just like, what the hell just happened? That is a real joke.
I think we always get kind of starstruck in those moments, like when people know about us or say, oh, I watch you guys on X Factor, you guys were great and all of this, and I've seen your new shows and you've improved so much. It's like, how do you even know who we are? It's so cool. It's so cool.
So, not speaking for me, but speaking for someone else in the group. So there is one particular famous girl who has a boyfriend. But this person decided to message them on Valentine's anyway.
Oh, wow.
And that is Blaze. He messaged Jessie Nelson from Little Mix, and she responded.
Starstruck moment. I actually seen half of Little Mix when we was on the X Factor, and they said hi, and I was like,
Blaze is obsessed with Little Mix.
I do.
We love Little Jessie.
Oh, you guys. But like you talked about traveling a lot. So how are you as travelers? You know, like.
Oh yeah, they say you learn a lot about a person when you travel with.
You get like
who likes to stay in bed till like noon or afternoon,
or like who gets the little bottles in the hotels, or like the little soaps or whatever.
You definitely see the best and worst of us when we are traveling. We are a state sometimes, aren't we?
I'm always a state.
I think as well.
who's the messiest?
That's what I was about to say.
I'm not even going to deny it.
Now we started travelling, I realised I cannot share a room with Elliot because I like everything to be so neat and tidy, and he is just the complete opposite.
And guess who's sharing a room? Me and Blaze.
You know, we should do that. Like, who's the most?
Oh yeah.
So who is always late?
I think
we all mess up sometimes.
I feel like we all share that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Who eats the most?
Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Jack either eats nothing or eats every single thing you can
No
do.
way.
I love the food here. I love the garlic rice.
Oh yeah.
Garlic rice.
We've been trying
Incredible.
to teach Jack some table manners and tell him to slow down when he eats. He just throws it all in.
Blaze has been teaching Jack at the table. He's like,
Jack
"What's
stores foods in his leg, I swear.
Oh my
Where he
goodness.
puts it.
No, I don't.
No, not literally, but you know.
I know, I love
much, you just
food.
think,
Shove it
where
in
is
the
that going, mate?
I'll eat until I literally feel sick. I'll just keep eating.
Oh my goodness.
And then he'll regret it, like, I can never do that again. And then tomorrow he'll be
The
like,
next
We'll
day.
eat again. So who is the hardest to wake up?
Blaze!
Oh, okay.
We'll start with Blaze, we're leaving in 2 hours. Blaze, we're leaving in an hour. Blaze, we're leaving in 5 minutes. Come on, we've got to go now. He's like,
It's now or never.
I'm okay, no.
And you're not gonna deny it also.
Who's like the smoothest with the ladies?
John.
John.
John and his dimples.
Yes.
It's the dimples that do it.
Yeah.
Everyone has an obsession, and that's all John talks about. Girls.
Who's most likely to date a fan? I'm sure a lot of your Filipino fans are going,
Probably
oh.
John.
I think
So
Maybe all of us, but like, oh yeah, John.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated a fan? Has anyone of us ever dated a fan? I don't think
I've
so.
been doing it for about a month.
Yeah, hang on a minute, Jack. What?
I don't know.
Give it time. Not me. I've got a beautiful girlfriend.
Aww.
I'm off the cards on this one, boys.
what's that sound? Oh, it's the sounds of
Hearts breaking.
all the girls.
Tears just falling off your face.
Who is the most emotional?
John. I'd say
I'd say John, to be honest.
John. Yeah,
I'd
John.
say John or...
John's got a very
no,
soft
actually
side.
John.
He's
John.
got-
Yeah.
Do you agree, John?
John puts on this like big like player for all the girls, but it's actually like
Wait,
cry
so he
soft.
puts music in on the car and
Okay.
he's looking out the car window.
Cuddling my
And
teddy
then-
bear.
Oh.
Yeah, oh, John has a little teddy called Poopy, don't you,
Yeah.
John?
Aw.
Really?
Yeah.
I bring him
that's cute.
everywhere.
If I ever touch Poopy, John kills me. Like, no one's had to
You have
touch
to
him.
treat him like a baby.
Oh,
If you like,
oh, wow.
put him on the floor, John's like, pick him up now.
You have to pick him up and move him. I'm like,
Okay.
oh, wow.
One time I stepped on him, and John...
no.
John didn't speak to me for like a
Stepped on him.
Oh, who's the scariest when they're angry?
Oh yeah.
Kieran.
Oh.
I don't
Really?
I don't feel like we've seen each other angry. Like I don't think it's got to that.
Yeah,
point
no.
where, like,
No, true. Kieran's like, just you wait.
Who spends the most?
Oh.
Blaze.
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze.
I think
Jack.
you, Jack. You've had your hair done 3 times in about a day.
Boys, I gotta go again.
I don't like the colour of my hair. I gotta go get it dyed again.
For the 15th time.
On products and stuff, I'd say it's Jack. Like he likes like facial stuff and hair.
Okay.
But on product,
Every day he
clothes
needs
and
a new
shoes,
face
I'd
wash.
say, mate.
Yeah, Blaze would spend the most on
Actually,
clothes and shoes. I'd spend the most on like beauty products.
Yeah.
Have you tried shopping here in the Philippines? It's
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And we have these things like the sachets and everything. You can just get like one
Like
sachet,
sample sizes?
Sample sizes.
No way, can you actually?
Yeah, you
We
can
need
go
to
to a
make that.
drugstore and you could get like small
Perfect
size.
for Jack.
I love
Right?
that. There's a drugstore called Mercury or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Why are they everywhere? There's one right beside each other.
And they have everything.
They're just everywhere. And same with
Jack's favourite
7-Eleven.
shop.
And
Yeah.
Jollibee.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
There's one downstairs. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Who is the most adventurous?
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
Who did you say?
Me or Blaze, maybe.
Like to try,
What's like
who's most likely to do like bungee jumping or scuba
Like an
diving?
extreme-
I think we're all a bit crazy, actually.
Yeah, we all look.
I feel like we all would do
Actually,
it.
Kieran was on about skydiving yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
We want to do a charity skydive, don't we, Karen?
Yeah, definitely.
Some of us want to do a
Definitely.
charity skydive.
So you're all into like extreme.
If one of us does it,
sports.
we all do it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
We are a pack.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Who is most likely to get into acting?
Oh, I was actually going to study screen acting.
Say
before I
Blaze.
did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
not very
So
good.
not Blaze.
I did it when I was younger, so I kind of like I started in acting. And then-
Oh,
really?
So
I've done a
did you
little
see,
bit
like-
of theatre
like
as
That's
well.
why you always act
theater,
up.
okay.
Ah.
Who's the most athletic?
John.
Thank
John.
you.
John, I could
Jack
kill
does a lot of
you.
running as well.
I'd beat you in a race any day.
Okay, you know what? Let's
I
do
used
it.
to love running.
Hey, first one to the Jollibee downstairs. Go.
Wait, so do you have a sport?
Yeah, I play football.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Like
soccer.
Soccer.
You're a singer.
Oh yeah, sorry. Before.
No, but John did it like, didn't you? Like you did it here, didn't you?
Philippines, do you?
Yeah, so when I was younger, I got scouted. I did the trials for Philippines.
Oh, wow.
For the ASCOs,
No
yeah.
way. Mic drop.
Whoa.
Boom.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Cool.
we'll get to know the lads more when we come back. We've got United Vibe in the RX booth, and a lot of people, when we talk to them next, we'll read some of the comments and some of the questions on our
Yes,
Twitter
yes.
account,
Definitely.
and we'll be back.
And we've got the top 10 coming up in just a little bit as well. Another batch, so watch out for that. For now, something from the Sound Trip playlist. We've got Tom Misch, South of the River, again here on The Morning Rush with Chico, Rika, and Hazel, only on The Monster.